Hey y'all, it's Amaris and I'm back with the second video in my iconic Divas series. This week it's on Janice Marie Johnson, the bass player from A Taste of Honey. And here is my inspiration for it. She's rocking her braids and she is rocking that bass on that stage, honey. So that's what we're gonna go for today. So being that it's Black History Month, I wanted to start off with
makeup brand Black Radiance. This is the Color Perfect HD Mousse Foundation in the color 8453 Toffee.
Now, Janice Marie Johnson was a dope bass player. A Taste of Honey won a Grammy for the hit song Boogie Oogie Oogie in 1978. I don't think I like the way that smelled, but I was still sticking with it. Anyway, so yeah, she was a singer, actress. She played the bass. She actually co-wrote the lyrics to Boogie Oogie Oogie. And A Taste of Honey started as a band of four, 2 guys and 2 girls. And then the 2 girls ended up going on their own and doing a couple of gigs for themselves. Something cool that I learned about Janice in doing research for this video was that she just liked the bass and she found her first bass in a pawn shop for $20. Okay, so next I'm taking my Black Radiance contour stick in the color 8003. It has kind of like a red undertone, but I don't really mind that because I end up going over it with a pressed powder. And I'm just taking it all around my face, all around the shadowy parts. You know, the places where they're typically contoured. Janice's face was very slayed. Okay, so there's no other adjective I can use. Just know it was slayed. So I really want to cut my cheekbones out, and I'm using my e.l.f. brush to kind of buff everything in, and then I'm going to go over it with a powder, with the Black Radiance pressed powder in a minute. Okay, so here I totally forgot to highlight my under eye, my nose, and my forehead, and I skipped to Laura Mercier. I think it's just because setting is my favorite part, but still, Amaris, what are you doing, girl? What are you setting? What are you setting, Amaris? So I ended up going back over it again. Like, y'all, I apologize so much that this video is all jacked up and nothing is in order. So while I'm on camera jacking it up, I might as well just keep talking about A Taste of Honey and Janice. Now, Boogie Oogie Oogie won a Grammy in 1978. A Taste of Honey, they won that Grammy for being, well, actually, they were the first new artists that were African Americans to win a Grammy. And that was in 1978. So I thought that was pretty cool. And that bass, man, my music today, if you can hear the bass in it, is inspired from that bass line because it's just that dope. And now I am taking that Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Ebony 8615. And I'm just going over the contour that I did earlier with the contour stick, just to kind of give it even more depth and to kind of soften it up a little bit. And the purpose of the contour is to just add the character back to your face after you put on the foundation, which kind of washes out all of your features. Now, I did want to take a second to talk about the hair. Now, in a lot of her older videos and pictures, she has her hair all to one side, which is why my hair is like that today. And she always has beads on them, and the braids are really, really small, which is this. And so this is my kind of like recreation of that. So yeah. So now I'm taking this Black Opal finishing powder, deluxe finishing powder in the color Deep number 5, and I'm actually blending the contour and the highlight together with the finishing powder and wiping off the excess Laura Mercier powder that I put on my pretend highlight that I was setting. So I still have yet to realize that. I don't know when I'm going to realize it, but for the future, just know you're supposed to put on your highlight and then your powder, not your powder and then the rest of your life. So, honey, I was just setting away, and then finally I realized that I did not highlight. So I'm sitting here trying to process what I'm gonna do. So I took my NYX concealer, and that was too dark. So I ended up going back in with my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Warm Honey. And I just took my beauty blender and blended it over top of everything that I've already put on there. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to chalk it up. You don't have to do that, but I did. And it turned out not that bad, but in the future, you don't want to do it like this. It looks like a dancing man on my forehead. Dance, boo, dance. But yeah, so it doesn't look that bad, but I ended up like setting it like 3 times in total. So because I already set it a little bit, which is not bad. It's not bad to set your face with powder before you're actually put your concealer on, but I only put a little bit on, a little bit of powder to set the actual highlight that I put on my face. So the powder that I was using was Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And now I'm taking my favorite thing in the world, Aqua 4, and putting it on my lips to prepare them for whatever lip that I decide to put on later. Okay, for eyes, sorry, my camera died and I was putting on eye makeup and I didn't even know it was dead. So, back to it. I just put this orange color from the Tarteist Pro palette, which you'll see a little bit later, in my crease. And I'm going for like that blue color. I did a similar look before, but Janice's looks she always wears this eyeshadow, you know? So I just wanted to go for like something different. So I'm just using that orange color as my transition. And then I'm going to take that pink, black, and purple and put that in the crease area to kind of darken it up and make it more dramatic. Now I'm going in with that same purple, and I'm actually deepening it even more in the outer corner V area. So I really just wanted it to be super duper dramatic, and I'm going to go out in and clean up later, do some cleaning up later, but I just wanted to reach what I was going for first before I clean up the excess stuff on the outside. And now for my favorite part, it's time for that bluish tealish color that y'all know is my favorite. I tried to use my brush with it, and it's actually an e.l.f. blending brush. I love that brush, it's great, but it wasn't giving me the color payoff that I know that it had the potential to give, so I ended up switching to my finger. Okay, so now I'm just taking that beauty blender that I had before, and I'm just using it to kind of clean up, do some clean up on our 4, because I had some leave out from the eyeshadow. Okay, and now for eyeliner, I'm using this NYX matte liquid liner, and it is really good. Like, it's really dark, and it doesn't go anywhere. I'm also trying a very dramatic wing tonight. I really just wanted it to be extra long and extra, like, just extra, because I know that Janice Janice Marie, she had like dramatic eye makeup for her stage presence. So yeah. Okay, so now that my dramatic wings are done, I just want to go and really just clean up everything that I don't want around my eyes. So I'm taking that NYX concealer that I started to use before, and then I'm going to get a small brush and actually clean up my eyeliner that I made that was oh so dramatic. And I'm just going to like really just carve out that wing and make it nice and sharp and flawless like I like it. And now for lashes, I'm going to use my favorite Kiss lashes. I can't remember what the thing said, and I threw away the box. But it's a doubled up pair that's already in the box. And so, yeah, it has that green label on it. I just can't remember the actual numbers and letters that name it. But anyway, I really like that style. So I'm just going to put those on. And apparently this is how we wait for our lash glue to dry. Well, almost knocking over my backdrop. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think I was having a little too much fun. I think Baby Got Back was on. Okay, so now I'm taking just this plain old black Kiss retractable eye pencil, nothing fancy. And I'm just going to add some drama to my bottom lid. Yeah. Now I'm taking my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's still a little trial size. I personally don't think it's all that great. I think the name's a bit overrated, but it was just something I grabbed for, and it did the job. So I'm just gonna, make my lashes a little bit more dramatic with that mascara here. And I wanted to add a little pop of color in my corner of my eyes. So I took that bright gold color in the Tarte's Pro palette and just popped it in the corner. Now I'm taking this ColourPop. I think this is ColourPop. What is it? The ColourPop Ultra Matte. There you go. And I'm using it to line my lips. And I'm going to go in with this Milani matte lipstick in the color Naked to go on top of it. And I just think that is such a pretty combination. And now we have made it to my favorite part, highlighting. Now, I don't know if Janice had the highlight popping, but I know she was a superstar and she was an iconic diva. So therefore, if I was on the stage with my base and I wanted to be a diva, I would put a highlight on I'm just making excuses for highlighter, but you know what I mean. I had to put a highlighter on, and y'all know I like to put on my highlighter with my fingers. And I think I switched to my fan brush to kind of accentuate it on the high portion of my cheeks. And yeah, you can see every bit of texture in my face. Don't judge me, I'm normal, I'm human, but I still like the glow. So yeah. And the hair, these are crochet faux locks that I have in my hair, but I also wanted to recreate that picture where she always has beads on the ends of her hair. So I just went ahead and just put those accents on the end of each faux lock that I had. And now that I'm done dancing and being cute in the mirror, I'm going to take my Urban Decay oil control is this all nighter? What is it? Oil control setting spray, and I have a fan on my makeup table, so I'm actually just sitting in front of the fan instead of just waving my face crazily like most people do. But yeah, this is the finished look for the most part. Okay, so I went and got changed and put on a matching dress to go with my eyes. And it's the 70s I'm recreating, so of course I had to put on some aviators. They kind of coming back anyway, so they weren't hard to find. And yeah, I'm so loving it. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video for me recreating Janice Marie Johnston's look and having some music made from that was inspired by her. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to me, honey. And I will see you on the next one.